Those hipsters, I want dance.
I said it, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Don't stop giving me things.
What's up guys, it's Ben here. Today I'll be bringing you a race from the AfroLeague Season 2 here at Abu Dhabi. Look at the track there, it's got a nice little sheen to it. On the race calendar it said that the chance of rain was 100%, so the start here is going to be pretty crazy because I've had a few starts like this. And let's just have a listen here just to see what our engineer says.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
Yeah, he's telling me to go on the intermediate tyres, but I thought, no, I'm not going to risk it. It's probably not going to be that wet, so I'm just going to brave it on the prime tyres here. It seems the majority of the field is stuck on the option tyres because they qualified on them, but I'm on the primes here. I think I'm the only one in the field on the primes here, but I'm in a little bit of a championship battle with Dan, Ride of Rock, but he's some 20 points ahead, so I've really got nothing to lose in this race, so I may as well just go for it. But I need to be wary of the start here. I just need to not put it up into fast. I was wary of that because I knew there'd be a lot of wheel spin, and look at everyone just getting off to a tardy start. I'm going to brake early, just try and hit the apex. Everyone's going to run wide there, and I've gone from 8th up to 4th there, just from everyone just overshooting it, not knowing the grip levels. But I was fortunate enough to have similar conditions in co-op a few times, so I knew what the conditions were going to be like, and I knew that I knew that if I pushed beyond the boundaries like that, then I'd really leak a lot of time, like a few people behind me have done. So the conditions are absolutely treacherous right now. It feels like wet conditions, but we're on the dry tyres, and we've just got to stick it out for now. The track will get drier, but we just needed to wait it out for now. But coming through here, the end of the second lap, I seem to be catching the leaders up a little bit. I'm not too sure if the prime tyres are better for these kind of conditions. I think it's going to be pretty equal between the two, but I'd have to say that the option tyres would be somewhat better because they are a little bit grippier. But here I'm catching up to James and the leader Kieran, and they both spinner there. I didn't know which way to go. I went to the inside, but Kieran went to the inside there. So I'm just sitting behind him now, not gaining position out of that because that might have been deemed illegal or something. I just wanted to avoid a penalty, but now Kieran gets a poor run out of the final corner. I'm going to bump it up to fast, use a bit of curves, try and go around the outside here, see if it works. I've braked a little bit late, and I've lost the back end, just a little bit wet there, run a little bit wide, but we maintained first there, so we'll just need to carry this on for a few more corners and just build a little bit of a gap so that maybe we can just ease off a little bit because the conditions are so treacherous right now. But it looks like the track might actually be getting worse. It seems to be getting a little bit more wet. It seems like there's actually rain on the track now, whereas at the start of the race I couldn't see any rain falling. But now we're coming in for a pit stop. I think I've made the decision. It's too bad now. I could feel it through going under the hotel section that I was really starting to lose grip, and when I turned the wheel I wasn't getting any bite in the road, so that was the key point for me. I knew I had to change to the option, not the option, the intermediate tyres there, and I get a 2.9 second stop. Pretty perfect stop there. I got ahead of Kieran there despite him being in the fast lane there, so it was crucial that I didn't get held up by him as he was coming in for his stop. But look at that, you can see the spray instantly as we come out of the pits now, and this is definitely the right time to pit. But what I didn't realise though was that James pitted one lap earlier and he managed to gain about 6 or 7 seconds, but he made a mistake just there and he lost his wing, so that really put him out of contention for the race win. It was pretty unfortunate. I was really looking forward to maybe catching him up and having a good battle with James there, but he made the perfect strategy call, and unfortunately he got undone by the changeable conditions there as we go fastest there. And coming through here, lap 7, we're lapping Stop Matt, I believe it is. But yeah, going fairly well at this stage. We've got maybe 5 or 6 second lead at this stage, but now on lap 10 it seems to be drying up again, and as you can hear the little cold tearing of the tyres, that's the indication that you need to change over to a new set of tyres. But I decided I'm going to stay out one lap, and I didn't want to pit this lap because I would have rejoined in traffic, and I would have had to repass the guys in 2nd, 3rd and 4th, so I didn't want to do that. I thought I'd stay out another lap and just hope that the other guys stayed out as well just to follow me, and they did, so that was fairly lucky. But let's just stay on board here as we come through here. The track actually dried up at this stage, and look at the wall of understeer I got just there. You'll see it again here through this slow corner. Just absolutely nothing. 40 miles an hour, and I've still got I've got no bite. The track is dry. The intermediate tyres are not working anymore. It's time to change them. Time to put on some option tyres as we just completely lose grip there. There's just no grip left for these tyres anymore, so it's time to change them. We've lost 2.6 seconds already to our previous lap, and now I'm just going to crawl. I've got a 13 second lead over Kieran, so I'm just going to cruise here to the pit lane. I don't want to lose my wing or anything. I don't want to leak any time. I don't need to risk it, so let's just chill out here. Let's just bring it into the pit lane nice and slow. We've got a lot to lose here. There's nothing really to gain by pushing really hard at this stage, so yeah, let's just hope that no one else undercutted me, because if they did, they would have gained a lot of time, maybe 5 or 6 seconds at least. But here we go, coming into the pits. Let's make sure we don't run wide there into the pit wall. It'd be pretty embarrassing if we did. We're going on to the option tyres for a 3-lap sprint to the line, maybe get fastest lap at the end if we can find the pace in the track. We'll wait and see on the pit stop. 2.9 seconds. The McLaren team have been very good to me today. It's 2 brilliant pit stops, and that's really put me in a good position for this race, and I think everyone else followed me in for their pit stop as well for the dry tyres. So coming out of this pit lane, I love that pit lane. It's one of the only pit lanes where you manually have to do it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyway, coming up to the end of lap 13, onto the start of the last lap. I think we're going purple on this lap. Let's see, we've done a 39.7 at 10 seconds faster than our previous best, so the track is definitely fast enough to push now. This is the first time in the whole race I've been able to push, and it feels quite nice, to be honest. You can see the sunset off in the distance there in Abu Dhabi. If you guys should definitely go have a go at doing a 100% race around here. Slight corner cut, but you get to see the day-night transition around this track. I did it in career mode a little while ago, and I just love the graphics and the whole surroundings and the way that Codemaster did it. It was really nice. But anyway, we're going for our fastest lap here of the Grand Prix on the last lap. I think we've got, what, 15 seconds over James, not James, over Kieran and James, so technically we don't need to push, but I feel like just having a red hot go here, just because we haven't had a chance to really let loose in the whole Grand Prix, so I may as well do it now. But just do it with some controlled aggression, as we've got still 2+ laps up our sleeve here, as we go 2/10 purple on our previous lap, just finishing off the lap through the triple chicane there, and now we're coming up to another lap car. As you can see the sunset off in the distance, it looks really nice. But let's not get too distracted by the surroundings here. We've still got another 5 or 6 corners left in this race. We just need to finish things off nicely as we come to lap stop Matt again. He's not having the best of races, unfortunately. But now we're coming out of the hotel section. You can see the lights now illuminated on the hotel. It looks fairly nice, especially when it's fully dark. But now coming through the final 2 corners, it's easy to spin off those auto spin curves, so let's just avoid those. Come through the final corner and greet the checkered flag to take a much needed win here in the Afroleague. It really closes the gap to Dan, who finishes in 5th there. I'm actually surprised by the few penalties that we had in this race. I was actually expecting more due to the changeable conditions. It was really tricky out there, but I managed to thankfully get through unscathed. But yeah, I'm not too focused on taking the driver's title, because there's 17 points left to get in the last 2 races, which I think is a bit of a tough ask. But I'll just be looking to have fun in the last 2 races, so I'll be looking to do more of the same in America and Brazil, starting from the back. So it should be a bit of fun, but until then, hope you guys can join me for the next Afro League race in the USA. Goodbye.